Alrighty, it is Thursday, and things got shifted around quite a bit more than I would have liked, but we are alive, going to be ending a little bit earlier. Hope you're having a good afternoon. We are on our way to do one of the troubles. I believe it's Twilight Town, but we might be on the other one. I have to check here real quick. We also have to turn in the star, do a quick little backtrack over to Hooktail Castle to pick something up now that we have Bomberly, and then we're going to start Chapter 6. Mario, did you find what you're looking for? Keep looking no matter where the road takes you. Never, never give up. Don't wear yourself out either. You must keep your body and mind healthy. Feel free to visit any time. The children are always happy to see you, as am I. Okay, so it's not this one. Yeah, and this won't have it. No biggie. Check to make sure we're on a quest for the Trouble Center. Yeah, we're on the other one. So we need to drop off the star, and that will get us access to the next area. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good day at work, or good day working if you're working from home. I'll get you a quick shout out while they're doing dialogue. There we go. Great news, my friends. Now we know the next crystal star is in Poshley Heights. Wait a sec, you mean where all the rich and famous people live, like movie stars and stuff? Yes, and I believe Postlewaite is also home to a shrine of the stars called the Postlewaite Sanctum. The next crystal star might be hiding inside that shrine. I'm certain of it. Fairly certain. Mostly certain. But hey, no fearsome monsters or dangerous dungeons this time, just a simple tourist attraction. So, a little help here. To get to Postlewaite, we should... That's the best part. You ride the most famous train of all, the Excess Express. Yes, after a luxurious steam engine excursion, the next crystal star will be yours. Getting those crystal stars has been breakneck work, but this time will be a cinch. I thought you had to be like exceedingly rich to get an Excess Express ticket. That may be true, but you should ask Don from Pinata for help for this too. Oh no, not that Modi mobster again. Oh well, I guess we don't have much choice. Come on, Mario, let's go. Excellent, then we're set. We may not have much time till the demon resurrects, you must hurry. I'll gather all the information I can. You guys just handle things on your end of things. Hey Mario, did this mail get email? Look, technology freaks me out. So if you're not Mario, please destroy this email. If you are, thanks for saving my captured friends. Figured I'd share a hot tip with you, so here it is. There's lots of treasure in Creepy Steeple. Of course, knowing you, you probably found it all. I'm so useless. Well, enjoy your not so useless adventures. The Creepy Steeple Boo. Hi. What an impeccable time. Yes, this was destined. When I consulted my star charts, I saw a fortuitous sign for you, Mario. It went thusly. In the house of the dragon that flew through the air, beyond the reversible stair, near the empty black chest that cursed you, lies a clue to help your allies learn. I have no idea what it means, unfortunately. No doubt of its importance as a sign for you and your friends. If you figure this out as a mystery, come and tell me immediately. That's the backtracking we have to do for Oakdale Castle. But first, we go back here, and this unlocks Keelhall Keep, which is where we were last stream. Yeah, it's almost over now. I'll get Coco a shout out here in just a moment. I think I have to wait another minute before I can shout anybody out anyway. It is. For those of you who don't know what Coco is talking about, I am finishing up Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, and then I will be on break from streaming until I find out if it's something that I can keep doing when I move and get my new job and all that nonsense. So, this is the finale. No problem. The guy whose trial we're doing right now for the Trouble Center is pretty far into the Pirate Fortress, if you remember that area at all. But I don't really know a better way to get there than to take the long way around. Hello, CT. Thank you for wasting your points. Get off the spring, Mario. You're being annoying. Do I have bump attack on? I would like to have bump attack on. Yes, I do. So with this, if I attack first, it automatically ends the fight as long as the enemy's weak enough. We want Vivian for this. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The badge only works if the enemies you're dealing with are very, very weak in comparison. Oopsies. But if you notice, we barely get XP from them, so it's not really worth fighting them. I must not be able to first attack these guys. I'll swap back. There we go. Nice shout out for Coco. $55. I have bad news for you, CT. It is exceedingly unlikely that you will get to 60, because I just don't think we have that much of this game left. Okay, so this is the guy we came in to talk to. Hey, thanks for taking on my trouble. All the way out here, too. I know it's far. Came out here to enjoy island life, now that I'm here, I just feel lonely. There's no one to date. I mean, no one. I'm chatting up sea turtles here. So I need you to get introduced me to a gal who's nice and chatty. That's it. Nice chatty gal. I guess my ideal match would be about my age, short like me, and Goomba shaped. Also like me. Somebody describe me a Goomba girl. That'd be perfect. Could you give a Goomba a hand? Hey, how's it going? Did you happen to find a nice Goomba gal for... Whoa, yeah, wow. Yeah, she's cute. Really cute. And that ponytail? Man, perfect. Slam dunk, man. Slam da hunk. Now watch an artist work. I've got a foolproof opening line where I confess my love right away. Hey baby Goom, do you believe in love at first sight, Angel? Because you know I do, and... What are you trying to say? Just spit it out. I love you. I've, loved you since before either of us were born. Please go out with me. Oh, this is awkward. Sorry, I'm already going out with Mario here. Bad luck, pal. What? You have a boyfriend? Man, I've had enough of this. Peace. Sorry to put you on the spot, Mario, but that's the fastest way to get rid of a guy like that. Anyway, here, we still technically helped that guy with this trouble, so let's take this as a reward. Now let's get moving. Okay. That's one of the more inconvenient ones to get to. So the goal now is just to get out of here. Twitch is being weird. I have an icon that's next to names I don't recognize. Give me a moment. There's a warn button now? Oh, goodness. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're a moderator in a chat, there is normally a ban button, a timeout button, and a delete message button. There is now, in addition to all of those, a warn button. I don't know what it does and I don't know what it means, but apparently I can warn people for messages that they post in chat. That is absolutely hilarious. Yes, that is the little exclamation point in the triangle. CT, you've never been naughty in my stream once. What would I have to warn you about? Nobody's naughty in my stream. The only thing that will get you noticed in chat for me is if you're like, "Hey, big follows, come pay to have people watch your stream," and that'll get you banned. That's it. Everything else is pretty much most people just either chill out and don't say anything, or they're like, "Hey, how's it going?" That's it. That is the extent of conversation in my chat. Oh, if you want to warn CT for fun, that's fine as long as there are no negative repercussions for him. I'm okay with that. There should be zero punishment involved with warnings. Well, let's put it this way. If we were to put a rating on my stream is not family friendly because if I get angry, I'll curse. But it's also not like crazy conspiracy deep web nonsense as well. It'd be like an R rating, an adult rating. If that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Just basically just be chill. That's what I try to promote here is chill people having fun with video games. I don't know. I don't want children watching me stream. I am a terrible role model. Alright, so this is Eve in Twilight Town. We're here for her trouble. She wants to step outside because she doesn't want to talk about this in front of her kids. I need you to help me meet someone. His name is Podley, my former love. We had the same dream to be stars of the musical stage. We shared our dreams and love for a wonderful time. In that cramped little apartment, we huddled together, poor but happy. When I finally got a part in a broad shroom play as the leading lady, Podley left me. I have to quickly scroll note said only this: My dear, I would only dream your bright future. Farewell. Oh, Podley. My dream must always be with you, not the star that shines alone. Only wanted to shine with him. Success was nothing without him. Left the production while I was in rehearsal. I forgot about Podley and my dreams. I got married and lived the life of a housewife, happy in its quiet comforts. And now, I'm surrounded by beautiful children. Happiness is so complete now. I had forgotten about those days, but I heard a rumor. Podley was running a chocola shop in Rogueport. Could you please tell him that I'd like to see him again? Tell him that pure-hearted Ava has not forgotten her first love. Rated I for immature. I curse at video games. I don't really consider that to be mature. Just remember. Okay, so this guy is Podley. Welcome, Podley's Place, an intersection of human lives and drama, if you will. What's that you say? What is it, Mario? Tell me. You look so serious. What? Eve? I know no such person. Perhaps you could tell this Eve person something. Tell her, live in the moment. That's all you needed because I'm a little busy. You met with Podley? What did he say? So we can either make something up or tell her the truth, and I see no reason Mario would lie to somebody. Podley's forgotten about me. That's fine. I guess I was just feeling nostalgic. I'll probably forget about it. You know, I have these little ones to think of, so I have plenty to keep my mind busy. Oh, we're having a feast tonight, kids. I have special dinners from Zest Tea's shop. Mario, you have one too. Thank you, Mario. You breathe new life into this old girl's heart. Okay, so we just have one more little side questy to do, and that is we need to go back to Hooktail Castle. And that is number 1. This warp room that they added, because it used to work very differently, honestly breaks this game so hard from an early point that it's kind of hilarious. Because the way that the warp room works in the new game compared to the old game makes travel to the other areas in this a lot easier than it used to be. So you can effectively do things like get infinite money as long as you're patient a lot easier than you could in the previous game. Not that there's really anything to do with infinite money. Okay, so we go in here. And there's this oddly conspicuous little wall here. We got an up arrow. I should probably check and make sure there isn't anything else in here. We got all the star pieces in that chapter. So there's concept art. And we fought everything. So there's all the music for chapter 5. Rogueport's probably going to be the last area that we get that unlocked for, because it keeps getting new things to unlock as you get further into the game. Yeah, Star Wars Heroes, I think, or something like that. I think I have that right. I have not looked at it at all, but the nice thing about the Switch is when you log into it, if you didn't know, this little area here, the news tab, will let you know things out like that. Yeah, Star Wars Hunters. Alright, so we need to go and talk to the Pinata boss. And if I remember correctly, after we do that, we need to go get his daughter and son-in-law, because I think he's sick, is when we get back there. I think that's this game, I don't remember. It's been a few years since I played this. But anyway, the up arrow. The guy outside of Professor Frankly's house asked us to go find a thing for him. And so we have. And upon delivery of his thing, he's like, an up arrow? An up arrow? Of course. I should crash into my ceiling. Why not? This is the Ultra Stone, so that's what that star sign meant. I picked this up at a flea market and forgot it was in the attic. With this, I can power up your partners even more. So we can power up 4 out of the 7 of them, and the ones we use the most are Goombala, because I like Tattle logs. Hmm. Oh, I'd love to power up more, but unfortunately, I'm out of Shine Sprites. So there are currently 9 Shine Sprites left in the game. That's what we can tell from that information that we just got there. But we need to stroll over here. CT, you are the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. So if you can afford to, which it really isn't that hard to, you should try and have this buff up whenever you can, because the 50 coin version, I don't know if the different ones affect different things or if it's just it lasts longer. But this one will make it so you occasionally buff your attack, your defense, the amount of flower points you get, or star points you get at the end of combat, or the amount of coins you get at the end. And all of which are very good, and you should have no problem getting your 50 coins back before it wears off. And the more you level up, the more thingies you have. So it's win-win, win-win. Oh, it is a new chapter. We should check to see if there are any new badges that we might purchase. Good job, team. We bought all the things. Francesca, oh, poor boss. The big man's been sick with loneliness ever since his daughter skedaddled. Our underboss, Frankie, is gone. The boss is in shambles. What's the syndicate to do? Gang of punks thieves is stealing jobs on us left and right. Enough about our stupid problems. What can we do for yous? What? Tickets for the ritziest train around for the Excess Express? You want tickets for that, wing ding? Ain't nothing we can do about that. Yeah, giving out tickets? That's rich. You gotta talk to the boss for that. Francesca. Can't see the boss like this. If only we could help the boss see his daughter again. You mean Francesca and Frankie? Didn't we just see them on Keyhole Key? Is that now? Did you just say repeat that? You know where the young Miss Pinata is at? Really, no lie? I swear if you're lying, I'll turn you in confetti, so help me. Well, that's where she is. Why don't you bring her back here? Be a pal. Go ourselves, we can't leave the boss unprotected, you get me? Hey, you bring the young Miss Francesca, and we'll get the boss to do something about your train ticket situation. See, now that's better. I knew once you understood a predicament you couldn't refuse. Don't screw this up. Oh, we should probably check to see if we won the lottery. None of our numbers match. Okay, if memory serves correctly, they lost their wedding ring and we need to find it. Okay, so I don't think we can skip this, but he literally will now say that he loves her 100 times. And I get the joke that they're going for, but it's honestly more tedious than anything else, so I'm endeavoring to skip it as quickly as possible, but I am at the limitation of how fast the game will let me mash this. So I don't remember how this works. We're just going to check everything. I don't think it can be this, because I think this is always a Keel Mango. Yeah. So we just have to check all the screens. Oh, it's right there. I don't remember if it sparkled like that in the original. That's nice that it's there if it didn't. And if it did, it's still a nice thing to have so you don't spend all your time looking for it. Actually, they say it's falling apart, Shadow, so I don't even know if they need the WD-40. We will get Shadow a shout-out in just a moment, after we finish doing this. Paper Mario and the Day 1 DLC. That's the game. Right there. That's the one everybody wants. So with the warp pipes between the areas, this is probably the fastest way to make money in the game once you get here. Because this little NPC, each time you hit him, drops one of these, which are one of the best healing items in the game because they do 25 hit points and 25 flower points. But they also sell for 50 or 55 coins, I forget which. So you just run back and forth because every time you use the warp pipe, you technically zone out of the area. So you can go back and forth and collect as many of those as you want to sell them and make just a stupid amount of money. Okay, Mara, I think we're ready, pal. Let's go back to Rogueport. Oh, well, thank you for the shout-out, whoever that was. Shadow, I believe, is finishing up Skies of Arcadia or has just recently finished Skies of Arcadia and is Somewhere in Elden Ring, I'm not sure where. Yep, she is lurking at working. Before we do that, we have to talk to Luigi, because we forgot to last time. So we are going to hear about Jazzafraz Town. As soon as we hit Jazzafraz Town, we were overcome by the glitz and glamour. It's a very lively place. Tons of daisies live there, and they're always smiling. Looking for the piece of compass, I met a hip daisy named Hazy. Hazy was a producer, and he was looking for actors to go on stage with him. I told him we couldn't since we were looking for the compass part. Hazy said we could win the compass part in the upcoming drama slam. He said the so-called Drama Llama plaque might in fact be one of the parts. Just had to give it a try, so we rehearsed with the cast and hit the stage. Our musical is called The Mystery of the Fiery Hat of Social Awareness. The script was great, and we really got hosed. Bro, my role, my part, was grass. I played grass by the side of the road, bro. Grass. Sprawled on the ground and had to be silent. Everyone but me had lines. I didn't care if I was wearing green. Who cast based on that? It was awful. In the end, our musical was the talk of the town, and we won the drama slam. I got the compass part I was after, but it didn't make me very happy. Huge after parties made me feel worse, so I snuck out the back door. But wow, outside were tons of my fans. Fans of grass, they swarmed me. I couldn't believe it. Imagine, cheering for grass. I was ecstatic, bro. After that, I added the piece to the nerveless compass, which pointed north. I pointed to the rapturous ruin in Grimble Forest. Then the voice again. Oh, my cherished Princess Eclair, how you soothe me. I would be grass for you. I will find you, I will reach you, I will stand by your side and be your Luigi. Oh, sorry about that, bro. Oh, yeah, anyway, then I got back to my boat. I came to Rogueport, and here I am on another leg of my adventure completed. Want to hear about something else? Nah, I'm good. I'm Hazy. I must say, Luigi is a great actor, one of the finest I've ever seen. After seeing his adventure, going on stage, tour to appear on stages everywhere. I'm going to be known as the Red Miracle. Of course, Luigi will be grass. If you have any theater questions, Coco is a stage manager, in addition to all of her other insanely time-demanding things that she does. So, no doubt, she is a font of information and fun stories on that. Yeah, they're 55, so you can get a stupid amount of money for those if you want to. What do I still have in here? Yes. Daddy, wake up, open your eyes. Boss. Francesca? Daddy, boss. Oh, my little Francesca, you came back for me, and you too, Frankie. Of course we did, Daddy. As soon as we heard you were ill, we dropped everything and rushed back. Francesca, Frankie, I was wrong. I was a stubborn old man. Forgive me. I know I may regret saying this, but I want you twos to stay here with me. I can't bear to be away from you two lovebirds. I'm an old man now. I need peace. I guess the time's come for me to stop being so selfish, causing everybody trouble. Looks like even Don Pinata, the Don of untimely death, can't escape the old age. Time has come. I'm gonna retire. Now it's time, I mean it, and I want you to be my successor, Frankie. What do you say, Frankie? As of today, you're the new head of the Pinata Syndicate. What? But boss, you still got a New Year's spring chicken. You don't do this. I mean, me, boss? No, you're no one, Frankie. I've been thinking of that for a long time now. You'll do just fine. I got a feeling about you. Good one. But you take care of Francesca and the rest of the syndicate the way I did. Boss. You, Mario, looks like you done another favor for me, kid. About that, boss. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. I just know it. What'd you guys do? Well, we kind of promised him something, boss. We told him about a ticket for the XS Express you brought your daughter. Oh, is that all? You had me worried for a second. Come over here, Mario. How many do you want? 1, 2, 10? Help yourself. Come back anytime you like. How about that? Oh, no, I'm retired. I'm gonna go get out of here. Daddy? Boss? You're the boss now, Frankie. You got that? You the boss. You do good now, Frankie. I forget where he goes. I think we run into him later. Frankie, we've got lots of work to do, and don't worry, I'll keep you in line. Sweetie Bean, come on. Knock it off with the pet name nonsense, will you? Call me Francesca. Huh? Francesca? Yes, or Miss Boss. Tee hee hee. Underboss. Boss, you got our loyalty. We'll be by your side whenever you need us, boss. Thank you so much, Mario, for everything. You're welcome here anytime. You're like a brother to me. Ain't bad, kiddo. You ever think about joining up with the syndicate? It's the life. I think the only thing we see them do is beat up the guy in the very start of the game while we're doing stuff in the foreground, and after that we never see them do anything else. Well, looks like Beldam found out where the 6th crystal star is from us. Okay, since we're going to new areas, we are going to put Ms. Mouse in our party because she will let us know if there's any items that we need to get, either treasure chests, star pieces, or shine sprites. But we should save first. Onward to Poshley Heights. And this is Chapter 6. Murder on the Essex Express, or Essex Excess Express. I don't know why my brain doesn't like that word, but apparently it doesn't. Alright, there are now 8 shine sprites left in the game. Okay, anything else in here? She's not sniffing anywhere, so I'm not sure why she still thinks there's an item in here. Okay, I think the way that it works is it's not the little cabin she's smelling for, it's the entire car that we're in. Okay, so the nice thing about the XS Express is a lot of the stuff here is cheaper than it is anywhere else. So if you want to buy things like super mushrooms, you can get a 5 coin discount, or maple syrup, as opposed to buying them in any of the other spots in the game. Okay, so we've got everything out of here. So we've warned the conductor about the threat that we found, that if we don't get off the train, it's in for a sticky, yummy doom. So this is Pennington the detective. Apparently the stew pot has gone missing. And now he's accusing Zip Toad. So he's probably just a bad detective. If I had to guess, it's probably the giant toad who's in the cabin down here, who was hungry and wanted to eat the food. So since he's the only detective on board, the conductor told him about the note that we got, and now we're going to go to cabin 6 to talk to him. But first we have to go through the dining car and give the pot back. So he's taking us on as his new assistant. His name is Pennington from Poshley Heights. And he's going to guess our name based on our mustache and our nose, and apparently we're Luigi. So he wants something for his birthday, and if we get it for him, he'll give us something. The clue that we have is that he wants something that starts with the letters A and U. And if you remember, when we talked to the lady in the dining car earlier, she also wanted something that started with an A and a U. And it related to the famous Toad actor, Zip something or other. I forget his actual last name. Here we go. So it's not an autograph, but it's something from someone he admires. This is our cabin. She's looking for her shell earrings. He thinks he wants a Game Boy Advance. So he wants to be a train engineer. Maybe he wants an autograph from the engineer. She's missing a gold ring, and the waitress is missing earrings. Oh, nice. Shine Sprite. That background looks really impressive on Switch. I'm not gonna pretend for a minute that the game looked bad at all when it was on GameCube, but just the little quality of life touches that they've done for this game on Switch looks so good. Aw, we can't do it yet even though I know about it. Oh well, that'll be for later then, I guess. Isn't this my cabin? Yeah. We can't do anything about the items that they're looking for right now. The gold ring and the earrings don't pop up until later in this. Okay, so he's looking for his blanket because he gave one to all the passengers, and even though he's very sure that he has enough blankets for all the people with tickets, he gave one away that was supposed to be his blanket. There we go. So you found me. Well, as you see, I'm a ghost. Cursed to haunt this place. A blanket. Oh, yeah, the conductor did leave one here. Didn't realize I was a ghost. Yummy, sticky threat. No, I left no such thing. I can't even hold physical objects like pen and paper. You just want the blanket. Well, I'll tell you where it is if you do something for me. What do you say? Sure. All I need is your life. Nah, just kidding. I passed away in this cabin many years ago, but I think my luggage is still in the baggage car. Inside my bag is the diary I've kept since my earliest childhood days. My fear is that someone would find and read and keep me tied to this world. Can't leave this room, so could you please find it and bring it here? If you do that, I'll show you where the blanket is. Oh, and don't you dare read his diary. Otherwise, a horrible fate awaits you. By the way, if you go through and you talk to the passengers eventually, I think the one who stole the cooking pot will be like, hey, I heard somebody talking in the cabin next to us, even though there's nobody there. So then you're like, huh, I'm in this cabin, there's nobody here, and then you have to reason out, oh, well, did you find the blanket? What, a ghost? And he won't give you the blanket unless you give him his diary? I see. Well, go on in, you don't have to say no to ghosts. Ghost Raggedy Diary. You probably shouldn't read it. So that's the ghost telling us not to read it, and the game telling us not to read it. So I think we should read it. I think that's the sign I'm getting from that. Anybody else? Nope, he's telling us we should. He wants to know what's in it. So that's definitely we should read the diary. Read the diary? Oh, sure, what the heck. You may be cursed by the ghost. Do you want to read it anyway? I mean, think about this, okay? You could be really, really bad. I got on a train today, and on that train, you looked, even though I told you not to. Now, see what happens? That's it. It's just a non-standard game over. Quick and easy to do. Found my diary? Could you put it in the drawer? Yes, this is my diary. Very well, your blanket is right here. Very wise not to read my diary. Oh, if you'd read it, you might be a spirit like me right now. But now I can go peacefully from this world. Thank you so much. You'll probably never meet me again in this world. Fare thee well. Actually, maybe not. I've been here for so long I've gotten used to it. Wood paneling's so great. Maybe I'll just stay here a little while longer. I can leave whenever, so that's all there's to it. Dead people, am I right? Here's the conductor's blanket. Thank you so much. Now be comfortable. Of course, our yummy sticky mischief maker is still at large. Well, before I forget, this is just a gesture of my thanks. Super mushroom. It's getting late. You should probably turn in for the night. You're in cabin 5, just in case you forgot. If anything happens, I'll report you immediately. Don't worry about a thing, for I am the conductor of the Excess Express. Yep, that's closed. Local mystic Merluvi was taken to the hospital, followed by hordes of concerned fans. Suffered from nothing more than a severe case of indigestion on a wild binge of 8 mushroom steaks. The reporter can't help wonder why she failed to predict the gastrointestinal adventure in the first place. Okay, cooking for Ruby. Peachy Peach plus cake mix is peach tart. His briefcase is gone, contained all the contracts for his next deal, including his prototype. If you don't recover, he'll lose his job. So, apparently if we combine his ingredient with shells and gold, it will make a sticky bomb explosive. You know, like the gold ring and the earrings we're looking for. Okay, so we're done in this cabin. I believe the implication that it wasn't the waitress or the lady who lost her ring who stole any of this stuff. Don't think it was the ghost. I forget if we can get him during the day. Yeah, there he is. I'm willing to bet that that's a piece from the guy's briefcase. We found it in the movie star's room, which means clearly the movie star's the thief. Because that's how mystery stories work. It's always the first person you suspect. Somebody has to have seen him. So we take a break here at Riverside Station for a little while, and we want to explore it because there are items to be had. Oh, and it was dupless all along. So we want to give everybody stuff back. Aw, we're the nicest guy with a mustache and overalls that she's ever met. And then once we get back outside, we'll switch back over to Ms. Mouse because she'll help us find any star pieces or shine sprites we might miss otherwise. Aww, I thought I could cheese it. Interesting. Let's see if Miss Mouse thinks there's anything else in here. Use the dried mushroom on Coops, so that'll heal him up to full. One sec, there is someone at my door. Apparently someone from maintenance is looking for someone who called them for help. It was not us, though, so... Should go without saying, but rule number one is if somebody is trying to help someone, you never know when they might try to help you, so don't be rude to them. Just basic rules. This is crap, so we'll throw this. Anything out here, Miss Mouse? The items I'm carrying, I think this is the worst one. The problem is at the moment the Buzzy Beetles are immune to both my AoE and my bomb and fire characters, so there's no point in switching to one of those to deal with them because they can't hurt them. Suppose I could use my Ice Storm. That wouldn't be a bad use of it. Okay. So what we're looking for now is a 2-cost badge we can get rid of because I just got a badge from Mario I'd like to use. That is +2 or +1 attack, -1 defense. Oh. Okay, so we hit this once. Nope, I wanted Coops, not Yoshi. We got the Ultra Boots, which are boots upgrade. Alrighty, good enough. Now we have 5-star pieces. Okay, so it's just those 3 coins we were missing. It's King K. He wants to know how we're doing. The only other person I know who should absolutely totally be here is the engineer. So we will go to the front of the train and see if the engineer is here. Oh, and the ghost. We should see how the ghost is doing. Oh, the Babam sent us a letter from Keel Hall Keel, or Keep, or whatever it is. Okay, everybody's missing. Alright, let's try a new special move we haven't used yet. This is what we got from beating Glitz Pit. That is power lift. Thank you. Boy, it's like you did all the 3 days with Save Us. How can we ever thank you? We're in safe now. It's all thanks to you. Thank you so much. You saved my life. No, stupid tongue of mine. You saved my life. Alright, and this is Pashley Heights. No, let's say goodbye to the ghost before we leave. It's a windy day out today. see if it's behind. Okay, so one more area, I think. Oh, it would appear that Pennington is the Sanctum manager. Oh, looks like Dupless and the Shadow Sirens got here before us. So the stars here are a guide as to where you have to do the super jump in order to get up to the next area. Whoopsie doopsie. Don't want that at all. to check the top of this just to make sure there isn't anything up here hidden before we hit the button. wonder what she thinks is there. It's nothing stupid, like just a coin. Alright. What's the matter with you idiots? Falling for a fake crystal star? That's asinine. Sorry, dude. I mean, sir. Let me guess. This means Mara's managed to get the real crystal star? I'm gonna say maybe? Ugh. This mustache menaces nearly every crystal star now. They were mine. I think I'd better alter my plan a bit. Before you do, Sir Gross, I think it's best to tell you something. What is it, fool? Mumble, mumble. What? Are you sure? Speak. No joke, dude. I mean affirmative, sir, dude. That is, I'm positive, sir. Ugh. Treason. Strange. Isn't it about time for Tech to call me in? Maybe he's busy. Oh, here we go. Hello, Tech. What do you want today? For this speech, I have reached a conclusion. A conclusion? I have struggled with whether or not to obey orders or to speak to you, and I have struggled with what I should believe. Tech, you don't sound right. What's going on with you? So, speech, please escape from this place as quickly as possible. Escape? Tech, what do you mean by that? I mean, why all of a sudden? The data you've procured has been analyzed and something terrible is... No, I will not say it, but I found out everything about Sir Gratis' plans. You mean about conquering the world? Yes, and among those plans was the reason you were being held here. According to the data... No, wait, that's impossible. I don't believe it. Yes, everything is true. That's why you must escape from here as fast as possible. How can I do that? I mean, I don't have the slightest idea where I am. I don't hide anything anymore. No, not from you. I'll tell you everything. The place where you're being currently imprisoned, this is the moon. The moon? You mean the moon that hangs up in the sky at night? That moon? That's correct. But that's unbelievable. How in the world am I supposed to escape? There's a way. You can escape, but you must follow my instructions exactly. Won't they know that you helped me? Won't you get in trouble? That is inconsequential. I'd like you to be safe. That's all that matters. Tech. I am the boss's computer. No one will know of your escape if I keep silent. Please do not worry about me. Escape as quickly as possible. Okay. I must inform Mario about all this before I go. This is no longer just my problem. Understood. Hold it right there, Princess Peach. Tech, you miserable machine. We all know what you're up to, traitor. Sir Gratis, in my most paranoid moments, I never thought my own computer would betray me. It doesn't matter in the end, especially since it ends here. Not sure. What are you planning to do with him? Only one thing to do with a malfunctioning computer: cut the circuit and delete all the programs and data that caused the malfunction. Say all data relating to Princess Peach must go as well. You must be absolutely sure nothing like this ever happens again. No, I am normal. There's no malfunction. Pipe down, Tech. X knots. At the same time, press the red buttons on Tech's side. Got it, sir. Jammy's raiding me. Oh my goodness. Hello, Jammy. Careful. We're deep into spoiler territory for Thousand Year Door. There's a computer in love with Princess Peach. If you're not following Jammy Whammy Games, you should do so. She does a lot more multiplayer stuff than I do, and streams a variety of different games, as well as karaoke and things like that. Too bad, Princess Peach. Tech is no longer with us. You inhuman beast, how could you? Princess Peach, just stop it. There's no time to be worrying about a computer. We have a very important role for you to play. No. Yes, very important. No. Ah ha ha ha. Welcome in, Teddy, Tiger Fire Ava, Irv. Oh, we're just trying to get a quick stream in today. Unleashed, Hoof. There isn't much of this game left, but I want to finish it up because then I'm on break. No crystal stars, I can't find Princess Peach. Twilight Town it wasn't exactly glorious. What's going on here? If this keeps up, Mario's gonna steal everything from my grasp, as usual. Your massiveness. We did it. The Magic Koopa Scouts have found a suspicious underground chamber. It isn't even on any maps. Yeah, really suspicious. Something must be there. About time. Well done. This is where it all turns around for me. Definitely. Hammer Brothers Battalion is attempting to breach the chamber at the moment. The area is impenetrable. They're scraping tooth and claw in there. No problem. Direct me there. I'll blast us through. I'm Bowser, baby. Hey, look, it's a Luigi. that's annoying. I think those coins are just there to mock us. Can't go up the pipe, we're not Mario. What were you streaming today, Jamie? Oh, well, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Ah. Incredible, Lord Bowser. Nothing stood in your way. You couldn't be more super. Please, no problem. I felt it at home. Where are we now? Gracious me, look. Lord Bowser on the wall behind you. Oh, we're in Rockhawk's secret training place? Don't tell me you don't know the famous Rockhawk. You little punk weasel, you forgot these muscles? You forgot this hugeness? Don't ask me how, but you cleared my sacred training facility. None too shabby. I have imported some super freaks to up the difficulty level. You're good. Of course, good don't count for squat in this biz, babe. The champ's belt is mine. Oh look, what an adorable little weakling. Hi, fella. Wait, what? Well, tell me something. You ever see a weakling do this? Aw, poor Granny. Now you're sleeping, I knew you were a weakling. Ah, the crystal star. Eek, it's split in two. Oh no. Wait, hold the phone. This is just glass. It's flim-flam. It's a fake. What are you saying? Use words I know. You want the real one? The great Gonzalez has it. Oh, my aching hair. Feel the rock. I don't know anybody named Gonzalez. Stop speaking chicken nugget. Who do I have to flatten to get a crystal star? An email from the princess. I know where I'm being held. I'm on the moon. I've learned something even more horrifying. In order to resurrect the monster spirit, they need my... Moon? The princess is up there? That's so cool. Why is her email cut off like that? You don't think something happened to her? After some soul searching, I found I'm truly happy. I may not be able to forget the hard times or completely remember them, but I think I'm over. I believe that my sad period has paved the way for my current happiness. Is that deep? Anyway, I can't think about that stuff all the time. Kids play all day, then they get hungry and cry and scream, so I'm pretty busy all day, every day. Kids, I'd love to see you again, so please stop and by the next time you're in the area. Fondly yours, Eve. Like I said, I found Rapturous Ruins, a marvelous compass piece. My adventure is actually kind of sad if you want to know the truth. It's pretty bizarre. You want to hear what happened? It's a long story. And like I said before, it's a really long story, but here goes. After journeying deep into Grimble Forest, I found the domed Rapturous Ruins. That everything was pure white. You couldn't tell where the floor became the walls. Proceeding deadhead, I found myself in a chamber where a young boy sat. Approached the boy, someone named Screamy appeared out of nowhere. Scream said the boy's name was Cranberry and they'd be a boy child of fate. That didn't make any sense to me, so I started searching quietly for the compass piece. That happened. I got a tiny tickle in my nose and I let out a huge sneeze. Cranberry must have heard it because he opened his eyes right up. He looked right at me and smiled, and all of a sudden I could understand his language. Believe it, I learned that the boy was part of an ancient race, the Luffs. He had been there guarding the marvelous compass piece for the last 1,000 years. Only the compass is an item with the power to see the future. The ancient Luff Empire used the power of the compass to rule much of the world. To their greed, they were cursed by the compass, and their empire collapsed. When repeated their fate, Karenberry broke the compass into 7 parts. He hid 6 and kept one, putting himself to sleep until a worthy hero woke him. I was that hero. He gave it to me, and then he vanished, and the ruins vanished. When I added that piece to the compass, it pointed to the far north where the dreaded hate-song tower stands. This time I heard Princess Eclair's voice more clearly than ever. I'll rescue the princess, I'll be super, and then Well, I figure the rest out later. Anyway, I head back to Rogueport after that. Making my final preparations for the final battle now. I'm a little nervous, but that's what I've been up to anyway. Want to hear something else? I'm Screamy. I wonder what the future is plotted for he who holds the compass. Alright, so we gotta take the, these to the 1,000-year door. And then we'll do some cooking, and then we'll do some side questing, and then I gotta head out to do some errand. Hello, Max! We're almost at the end. Just have a little bit left. Welcome in. We'll get you a shout out here in a minute. Alright, we got 1 star left to find, and that is apparently on the moon. Yeah, absolutely. We're going for about another 40 minutes or so today, and then normal streams this weekend, and then we'll see if there's anything left. I'll probably finish it up next week on a Wednesday or a Thursday, depending on my schedule. And then I'm done until we find out if it works for me to keep streaming after I move. But that is a bridge we will cross when we come to it. If this map indicates is true, the final location of the crystal star is the moon. The moon? That's where Princess Peach is stuck. Yeah, remember? Seems suspicious. Problem here is, how does one get to the moon? Give me a moment to look into this. Excuse me, this shouldn't take long. I haven't even figured out what the new place is. I am still attempting to put one together. So that is why the streaming is so uncertain at this point. I heard you undercover my imposter. You're the best, bro. See me when you get to be as big a star as Ziptoad. These things happen all the time. It's the biz. But man alive, for a no-name like you to brave dangers and find my imposter reminds her of a younger, less successful me. So that's for me. I'm headed to Toad Town to film my leading role, the soon-to-be hit on Golden Toad 2. Hear you're on an adventure or something, so I'll leave you the line from my last flick, the Toad Warrior. You're cool, baby, but I'm cooler. What a nerd. Okay, so there's a specific trouble we're looking for. And that's this guy. Because he has something that we need as well. But, first things first, we need to empty out our inventory because we have to buy a bunch of crap. Ooh, definitely need this. Okay, don't need you. Don't need you. The shooting stars we'll keep because they're useful. The booze sheets we will keep because they're useful. Nope, nothing there. Alright, so as far as recipes go, it looks like we missed a star piece or two. We'll figure those out. It shouldn't be too hard. We are missing these 5 up here, this one here, and this one here. And we need 1 cake mix and 1 turtley leaf for those. Oh, I should probably do this while I'm here. Once you get the super jump, you can do this. Aw, Toadette's sad this is the last time we get to see her. Okay, how many shine sprites do we have? Oh, we've got 6, so we're only missing 3. So we will power up everyone but Flurry because I don't use her. We'll power her up when we finish the next chapter because I'm guessing we'll get enough shines for that, but... We'll switch back to our fast Luigi, or fast Yoshi. And as far as badges go, we're also pretty close to having all of those. We are at 9 left. This is the partner version of P up, P down. These are from the guy in the sewers. I'll show you when we get there in just a minute. Oh yeah, I know what that is. And we're also doing quite well on Tattle logs. We are missing 28 of those, but we haven't missed any yet as far as I know. So we need to go to Petalburg for a turtley leaf, Glitzville for our trouble that we need to do, and we need to figure out where that goes in Poshley Heights. And we also have to find out what's behind the gray brick, because I honestly don't know. This is a change from the original game, so we'll find out together. Oh, not bad. If you do not have turtley leaves, you get them by hitting these bushes. One of them will have a leaf. We're going to grab 2 just in case I screw up this recipe, because I think I remember what it is, but that's not the same as knowing what it is. Okay, make sure we have enough inventory space. We have enough room for 5, which is good for right now. That's the sanctum, so we are almost there. We are currently looking for this young lady, because she will sell us spaghetti. And now we need to go to Glitzville. And we need some inventory space, so we're going to store some items at the shop. I think we need 6 slots. We need a hot dog. You're that fellow, so you're the one who accepted my request. Here's the thing, I forgot the code for the lock on my briefcase. Prototype of our company's new product. This is a big deal. If I don't figure out how to get into that briefcase, I'll be stacked for sure. Real chair fanatic, like anything you sit on. Use a number of chairs in the houses I've visited for the code. Don't judge me, I know it's weird, but you gotta go these places and count chairs. Lock has 4 digits, so here are the locations of the chairs. Ready? Coop's house in Petalburg, Flurry's house in Bogley Woods, Don Pinata's office in Rogueport, Toodle's house in Poshley Heights. Oh, and I counted the sweet chair in her lovely garden also. No, it's a lot, but please help. Remember, a chair is anything you can sit on. So we are operating under the assumption this is the same as the GameCube games, but I might be wrong, and then we'd have to go to check, and that would be really annoying. So we're hoping it's the same as the GameCube games. Oh, thank God. Oh, I could see them putting in an extra chair just to mess with me. I would absolutely see somebody being like, what if we put an extra chair in Flurry's house because hers is the farthest away because fuck you. Because with the warp situation the way that it is now, we can just warp to Rogueport anytime. Coop's house is right next to the warp pipe. Toodle's house is north of the warp pipe by 2 screens, so it's still really close. But Flurry's is go through a transition, go through a second transition, go through 2 areas with enemies, and then it's finally behind a third area with another transition. So it is literally the farthest away spot you could possibly be in. Okay, so we need more hot sauce. I think 4 is enough. Let me do some math in my head here real quick. Yes, we need 4 hot sauces. Alright, now if I've done everything correctly, which I think I have, now we get to go finish our cooking. And we'll go through this step by step. Because the reason you need to do his trouble is because I think the majority of the recipes we have left actually require hot sauce. Because I think cooking 1 hot sauce gets us an oily sauce. But we will start with the stuff that I'm sure of, which is we need to cook a fresh pasta. And then we cook a coop leaf, or turtley leaf, with the spaghetti. Okay, that's a coop pasta. Now we cook the hot dog with the hot sauce. And this is actually a new recipe for this game. This wasn't in the GameCube version. Somebody made a big deal of this and I just remembered it from back then. So now we have a spicy hot dog. But now I need to, hopefully this is correct and these just cook into what I need. Okay, that's not good. Hot sauce and spaghetti. Spicy pasta. Okay. Chocolate cake. So that's my screw up. I need to go get another hot sauce, and I need to go get a another turtley leaf, because I didn't realize the leaves were what you needed to make the oily sauce, or the inky sauce. But I think that leaves us with just 2 recipes. Yeah. Or no. I guess it's just the one. That's pretty funny. Okay, so we need 1 turtley leaf and 1 hot sauce, and then we make the inky pasta, and that's it. We are done with cooking. There are some things that you can cook that are really useful, but the majority of it, you're pretty much just better off just collecting the bumps once you can get those. Because unless you really want to grind your HP really high, you're better off putting your points into badge points so you can just equip abilities, because if you want to, you can just use your badge points to get more HP and more flower points. So I think we've got 1 more star piece to find, and then we'll go trade those in. And then just some troubles to do for about a half hour, and then that's it for today. Because I don't want to start chapter 7 when we finished a whole chapter today, because that's not really fair to the people who only watch me on the weekends. One inky sauce, please, ma'am. Spaghetti and inky sauce gets us an inky pasta, or it should. "10 HP, 30 flower points." That's pretty funny. Alright, now we'll check the badge shop to see if there's any new badges to buy. We've only got 9 left and I don't remember where we get them, so it's not a bad idea to keep a check on this every time you turn in a crystal star. Oh, nice. But were any of those new? Yep. Okay, so I think that there aren't any that are going to show up at the badge place after that. I think those are all the ones that go there. Congratulations, you've learned all of Zest's recipes. Her menu is now complete, so all your meals will be mighty tasty and mighty too. As proof of your rewards, don't your cooking trophy. Check your useful items, admire it yourself, or show it off to your friends. You've earned the right to brag. Oh my god, you guys, look what we got. So good at this game. You just have no idea. Okay. Okay, so we need to help Frankie. And he will give us a member's card for Pinata Plaza. And that is useful because each level of member's card you have unlocks a new minigame as well as a new tier, for lack of better terminology, of things you can buy with your pinata coins. Okay, so we lost his wedding ring somewhere in Rogueport after coming back from Keelhall Keep. Oh, I see it. Pretty sneaky, sis. It's always interesting when they manage to hide something that there is no way in hell that character could get to. Or wait, maybe he chucked it up there. Do you think he's a chucker? That's all I remember about these guys from Mario Sunshine, is that some of them really like to throw Mario off cliffs. Alright, so now we check here and see. Alright, so we are going to see if we can figure out where the star piece I missed was. Trade those in. Oh, no, this is the wrong pipe. And then we will be on our way for the day. HD. Oh, I've got all the shines in Rogueport. Nice. Oh, welcome in, Leonid. Hopefully you're having a good day. Fine. If you're gonna be annoying, I'll just jump on you both at the same time. Nice. Flower Saver P. Now we just have to find out what that blue pipe goes to. So I do not remember in the slightest. Oh, wait, no, I do. I remember where that goes. We're not going to have the discussion that when that clue said you go to your right, I went to my left. That is definitely not something we need to bring up or discuss at any length whatsoever. Glad we all agree on that. Okay, and that is all of the star pieces in Rogueport. Very nice. I think that there are at least one, maybe two still in Chapter 6. And then the other ones, and it's easy to tell how many are left because there's only 20 badges we can trade, or 20 star points worth of badges we can trade for with Dazzle, I think his name is. So you can tell how many are left by how many star points we don't have to trade with yet. Yeah, so we'll take the ones we don't have yet, which are... I'd rather have this one. And then this person will be nice enough to tell us the star points we're missing. Okay, just a couple minutes and then I gotta head out because I have an errand I still need to do today, so we will go grab this, and then if that's the last one in Chapter 6, we will save and be done. And I've got some friends on, so we'll find somebody to raid, and hopefully you folks will have a good rest of your day. I get to go move furniture. I don't recommend it. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad we could get a nice chill one in where there wasn't a whole lot going on. Of the chapters in this game, I think Chapter 6 is probably the least combat-y, just because there aren't a lot of forced encounters and there aren't a lot of surprise ones. There's Riverside Station, which has maybe 10 total enemies in the whole thing, and you can dodge a lot of them if you want to. And then the boss really isn't even much of a thing. If that's the one that I missed, I'm going to be irritated. Look, I'm irritated! Yay! Wasn't that fun? God. Alright. Can't believe I missed that one. It's so nice to be good at games. Fortunately, unlike in the original, you can just rest and go right to Poshley Heights and skip the entire thing. Previously, you'd have to stop in the Riverside Station and then go back and then restart the train again, and then you can get off. But a lot of the quality of life in this is, hey, what if we didn't just waste your time? And I really appreciate that that was the mentality behind a lot of the changes in this. So we're not going to trade in for the flower badges because we've already got those. Instead, we're going to wait for one more star piece and then we'll trade in for, I think it's Flower Finder I don't have yet. because that's one of the 7 or 8 that we don't have yet total for badges. But quick and easy, back to Rogueport. We'll save in the town square, and that will be it for me. And we will figure out where that strange and mystical blue pipe that we're going to get told is where we need to go takes us next time on Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. But thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And we are going to go watch my friend get retro achievements in Banjo-Kazooie. As hopefully he will enjoy that.